Everybody, Charlie here from Beerfoot. I'm with another referee who's a ref. This is one of them. Maybe many of you don't know him because he's not been here for a long time. Mr. Gareth Lloyd Jones. How are you doing, sir?
Very good, thank you. Quite warm out here today.
It is. So tell us a little bit about you. You haven't been here in Florida for a long time, but tell us a little bit of your story because I know you got a lot of miles.
Yeah, I started reffing in 2002.
What about playing before reffing?
Oh yeah, I played in South Africa. Rugby's like a religion, so you generally play from the age of like 5.
Barefoot,
and then
which is great.
You play schoolboy, and you go and you play in college and things like that.
How far did you go?
I made it to provincial, but under 19 provincial, which is like a franchise. Then I got injured a few times, too many. And I decided to myself that maybe better for me to look at another vocation within the rugby fraternity, and I took up refereeing.
So it was just you nobody pushed you to go into it? It was just, I may do this.
Yeah. And then...
do you remember your first game?
Yeah, it was
everybody remembers his first game for some reason.
It was an under 15 D team. The 4th team.
Oh my God. We don't have that here. We barely have one.
Yeah. Early in the morning, 8 o'clock, misty, my first game. And
how did it go?
I don't really even remember how it went. I kind of just tried to...
Do you remember the parents saying something?
Oh yeah.
Because that may say how it went.
It wasn't too bad. But and then from there, the school asks you to come and ref every weekend when they have games. So I kind of went on a 15, got to the second and the 15th, and I went on the 16s, and then kind of went into and then from there, one of the teachers at that school saw me refereeing, and I saw this young guy, and came up to me and he said to me, are you interested in maybe taking this a bit further? So I said, no, okay, what does that mean? So he said, come to our annual, our monthly meeting at the Western Province Rugby Referee Society. Mm-hmm. So that's where I started more formalised approach to it, and then started refereeing club rugby in Cape Town. And then from there, club rugby, high level, first team. Then I made it into what they call the Varsity Cup, which is the college cup. It's like quite a prestigious college tournament which they play. Got into that. And then I made it onto the 7th circuit.
And you didn't go to professional 15s now?
No, so at that stage I was reffing professional 15s, but it was like the tier 2 and team.
Okay.
Teams and things like that, because the Curry Cup is only about 10 referees actually referee that tournament.
And do you guys play a lot of 7s in South Africa?
Yeah. Play a lot of 7s, a lot of tournaments, and very competitive. But obviously 15s is big. I mean, the 15s is the main thing. And anyway, so I got selected and was chosen to go onto the 7th circuit, reffed all around the world.
More or less, what years was this?
This was like 2008.
Did you get to ref Lomu?
No. But I reffed a couple of really good ones, but not Lomu. Unfortunately, yeah.
So you did, so that's really good.
Yeah, and then ref that circuit, but you don't get to ref that circuit forever. You kind of get a chance for a year or two, and then choose someone else. It's like kind of rotate it. Came back to South Africa. I was involved in Super Rugby. Obviously, South African Premier tournament being Curry Cup as well, and that was that. And then in 2015, I decided my son plays soccer, so I decided to kind of support him more and go to his games and that kind of thing. So I kind of stopped refereeing.
You didn't ref soccer?
I did ref soccer.
You did?
Yeah, so ref some soccer as well. Coached a little bit of soccer, but it was more about my son at that point, And then we immigrated back to the US in 2017. We settled in Chicago first. But again, it was just soccer with my son.
And it was too cold, I guess.
And it was too cold, and then eventually we decided 3 years ago we're going to come to Florida. And my son's soccer, he's gone through the ranks. He's playing at college, and so there's nothing more I can really do for him. Yeah. So then I started talking to these guys, and
back to your roots.
Yeah, and I just said, you know what?
So having fun.
Yeah, just have some fun and just enjoy it, and also help other younger referees.
Well, that's
provide them some coaching and advice, support, whatever that looks like.
That's very important.
Yeah, so that's my journey.
That can make or break a referee, I think, if they don't have enough support, right? When they're starting out. Who are you coaching? Who are you coaching?
I've actually coached most of the folks that are here today.
Oh, really?
So Moose, I've coached Mackenzie.
Okay.
A couple other guys. And I just got to go there, watch the games, make notes, and then share my thoughts with the folks. Whether that be issues on law, or whether that's just positional play, or whether that's interpretation, and kind of just give them an insight into what I learned.
People might not realize how many things you guys have to be taken into account when you're refereeing, right? It's like just to talk the law book, which most likely most players don't really know about. How has been your experience here in Florida? In terms of the knowledge of the laws by the teams you ref?
I mean, I think it could be a lot better. I find a lot of the players don't know the laws really well, and so they kind of ask you questions about things, basic questions, and instead of really knowing, because if you know the laws well, you can take advantage of it. You're
a better player.
You're a much better player, and then. But as the referees as well, I mean, as they come through, they have to start, and I always tell them, I say, you have to be the person who knows the laws the best. Oh, yeah. Because no one can be able to question you on any law. Yeah. Yes, you might not be in the right position at the right time. Okay, that's a different story. Yeah. But the law, it's non-negotiable,
Is there any law you would like to change? Because we have so many. I mean, there must be one that you don't really like and say, we should get rid of this.
I'm not fond of the way they are pushing the tackle in terms of the lower, and this head contact, and then
where does it end?
Yeah, but then you have a situation in that second lines test where that guy came in off his feet onto the guy's neck, and I'm saying, well, if we're going to do that tackle, then we should do this. It's got to have consistency in all the foul play. Yeah. The other one, I'd like to see a lot more strictness from referees on late tackles, in particular, because I find that very dangerous, because you're not expecting it.
Especially the ones when they're going to score a try, and then for no reason the other player
dives on top of him. Those things I think we've got to get out of the game. But otherwise, I mean, it is what it is. You just ref it. I don't really want to change anything specifically. I would just like to see a more consistent view of foul play in general, and treat them all as dangerous if we're going to do that.
How's the level of respect from the players towards the referee here? Is it okay?
I mean, I've never had a problem. Me personally,
you know how to manage a game.
Yeah, well, I mean, I suppose
that experience you have. I mean,
yeah. So that's a big thing. Player management is a really key aspect that separates one referee from a good referee to an excellent referee. If they've got good player management and they're able to, it's much harder to keep players on the field than to send players off the field. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that is about being that central leader person in the middle of the pitch.
What would you say to somebody, either somebody who's about to retire from playing, or even a young guy, to come in to becoming a referee? Why would he do that?
Well, I think if you love the game, and you want to still be part of the game, then you have a much longer career in the game. And if you're a youngster that's coming in and you're fit, you have a much better chance of making it all the way.
Yeah.
And you can see the world. You make great friends, great meet great people.
We have here in Florida a couple of cases of guys like Cisco Lopez, even Lex, who just refed that U20 bronze game. So
I mean, I think there's a bright future, because I mean, although the game in the US is not as big as we would like it to be, if you make it through the ceiling, then you're gonna ref all over the world, and so you're gonna have a lot more competitive games, a lot more competition, and things like that. So that's where the excitement comes into it.
So you plan to keep on reffing for a few years?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good.
Right.
We really need refs,
Yeah.
and good ones, especially.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, Gareth.
Thank you very much for having me.
And I'll see you around.
You bet.
Thank you.
Cheers, man.
Bye-bye.